Okay, so, Adrian, sometimes I really, really wonder, like, when people are learning English, is it actually the worst language? This is episode 12 of the English Stock, by the way.
Oh, Anna, that's a brilliant question to kick off with, And honestly, it's a common thought among, learners, right?
I mean, seriously, the grammar, Adrian, it's like a total mess sometimes. All those irregular verbs, and the tenses, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. The thing is, English, it's got this weird mix of Germanic roots and then Latin and French, right? So you end up with two ways to say things, and the irregulars, well, they're just old words that have stuck around. Think go, went, gone. It's just not logical, is it? But it's history,
But then the spelling, oh my gosh, it just makes no sense. Like cough and through and bow, they're all spelled so differently, but they share that OUGH part.
Oh, the spelling. Yes, it's truly infamous, right? It's because English spelling really got fixed before the language itself, settled on pronunciation. So we've got all these silent letters and letters that, sound different. It's a mess, a beautiful mess, like a puzzle.
So basically, every time you think you've got a rule, there's an exception? Is that the core problem?
Exactly. That's kind of the whole deal with English, It's less about strict rules and more about patterns and, memorizing the exceptions, phrasal verbs. Oh my goodness, phrasal verbs are a big one, like put up with or get over. They just don't translate literally, do they? It's a different ballgame. It makes English feel less structured, but also really flexible,
So, considering all that, is it the worst, though, do you think?
Worst is a strong word, right? I'd say it's definitely got its challenges, no doubt. But, it's also got a relatively simple verb conjugation system compared to other languages, and no grammatical gender, which is a huge plus for learners, right? So it's not the worst, but it's definitely quirky and sometimes frustrating. But hey, that's what makes it interesting, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess, every language has its quirks, right? Thanks, Adrian, for shedding some light on why English feels, a bit like a wild card sometimes.
Absolutely, Anna. It's been a pleasure. And to all our listeners out there on the English Duck, keep at it. English is worth the adventure,
Definitely. You've been listening to The English Duck, episode 12. We'll catch you next time.